Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second period play in your final feature game and final game in general of the night. IPA in black versus the Scabs in red. IPA currently on top, 1-0 shots the last period. In case you forgot or you didn't even bother to watch the first period, we're 12-4 in favor of the Scabs. So they greatly outshot their opponents, but the Scabs are the ones facing a 1-goal deficit. Carlos Cruz of the Scabs and Mr. Jess Sheehan of IPA taking the face-off. Won by Carlos there. Back to his defender. Along the boards now, Charlene trying to run after it, but Mr. Jess Sheehan able to hit it into the zone. Brian Smalley finally ends up with the puck. He will center it to Charlene, but she has to retrieve it because it was out of her reach. Shot attempt is blocked aside. A little bit of a pause there between both Rob Riker of IPA and Brian Smalley of the Scabs, but the puck ends up in the other zone. That will go on net. John Romps will choose to cover it up rather than allow play to continue. Probably a wise decision by the veteran netminder. He's been doing this job for, I'd say, about as long as I've been alive. So there you have it. Carlos wins another face-off. Allison with a backhand shot attempt, but it's blocked aside by Charlene's shoulder. Charlene is tripped up there, but incidental contact, so play will continue. Goes to Carlos. Carlos with a centering pass to Charlene, but again, just out of her reach. She does end up with it. Good shot by Charlene, but a better save by the goaltender. Carlos with the puck now. Centering pass to Brian Smalley, but it's deflected. And it is cleared. It's going to be ruled icing. The refs waiting to whistle that. I think there was some debate on Neil's part as to whether he's going to wave it off. The refs do have the option of waving off the icing if they feel the defender is not hustling back to the puck. And in the end, Neil does decide to whistle it dead. So the face-off will occur blocker side. Face-off about to occur. Again, won by Carlos, but it does trickle out of the zone, so the Scabs are forced to touch up, and Carlos touches the puck. Because of that, it will be ruled offside and taken out of the zone. It has been a long yet fun-filled day here in the DCHL, ladies and gentlemen. The First Ladies travel team had a bake sale today, and they filled my tummy with delicious goodness, including but not limited to oatmeal chocolate chip cookies by Allison Cheatham and delicious peanut butter chocolate fudge by Christine Lodge. Thank you to both those ladies for that, and for the First Ladies in general for hosting the bake sale. Shot and a save by the goaltender. Again, outstanding work by IPA's netminder. So again, thank you very much to the First Ladies. I hope they do a bake sale again soon because that was awesome. Face-off happening, blocker side. Brian Kelly taking his time to drop the puck. Tells Carlos to square up. And Carlos again winning the face-off there. Shot and a save by the netminder. He tried to pull it toward himself, but Carlos was there first. Carlos retains the puck, and he will continue to take it around the nets. Pass attempt is broken up by Jess Sheehan, who hits it out of the zone. There's going to be another wheeling penalty here. IPA choosing to leave their goaltender intact. Or rather, the Scabs choosing to leave their goaltender intact. Doesn't matter. It is touched up by IPA. That will be a penalty. So the Scabs have yet another power play opportunity after failing to convert on a 5-on-3 and 5-on-4 the last period. They have a chance at redemption here. They are down 1-0, so this will be a potential turning point for them. Or at least that's my prediction. Taken along the boards now, good battle happening. Hit out of the zone. John Romps will stop the puck for his team. Good pressure there by Todd, but it is hit out of the zone. Taken now. Good speed there by the Scabs player whose name I forgot. Jess is able to hit it into the opposing zone. Taken up by the Scabs. Again, good breakup there by Todd. He will advance the puck. He will poke it. John Romps will stop it and play it up to Aubrey. Aubrey is able to hit it out of the zone. Goes to Brian Smalley. No, it goes past Brian Smalley, past Allison Rapp, and to the IPA defender. That will technically count as a shot on net. John Romps choosing to play it up into the neutral zone. IPA doing a good job, as they did last period, in killing this penalty. There's still time, but John Romps instructing his team on where to be positionally. Shot by Jess, but a save by John Romps, and he is frustrated. John Romps had an outstanding game last game when his Snake Eyes beat the Ducks. He is having another good one today, but for the Scabs. But again, the Scabs not able to convert on their several power play chances thus far. It is in the meshing here. And because of that, the faceoff will happen outside the zone. No, inside the zone, maybe? I don't know. Yep, they're going to take it inside the zone. Faceoff will occur shortly. Won by Brian Smalley to Charlene. Charlene taking the puck up now. Couple stick handling moves and she dumps it, but it is broken up by CJ. Jess will choose to dump it into the corner. Blake using his speed, but he does not get there first. It goes to CJ. CJ and Charlene will battle for it now. Goes to Blake. Blake with a pass attempt that was broken up. The back door is not there. John Romps shut it. John Romps, good use of the stick there by John Romps to poke the puck, break it up, and cover it. CJ and Carlos to take the faceoff for their respective teams. It is won once again by Carlos Cruz. Charlene hits up to Carlos. Carlos advancing the puck now. Poked aside by Blake, but poked out of the zone just as quickly by the Scabs defenders. Carlos has it. He will make a move. Another move. He still has the puck. Good pass to Brian Smalley. Brian with the backhand attempt. It goes to Charlene. Charlene took a shot and went just wide the post. Carlos has the puck now. Another centering pass to Charlene, but does not connect. It's at her feet, but it goes to Blake. Blake using his speed, trying to get past all the Scabs defenders. He is forced to hold up. Centering pass to CJ. It goes off his foot, and Charlene is able to clear it out of the zone. Blake dumped it into the zone. It went to John Romps. Refs allowing play to continue there. Scabs working around the opposing net. Pass to Charlene. Charlene dumps it back to her teammate. Still in the corner now. Turnover to IPA. They choose to dump it, and that's going to go for icing. Good hustle by the Scabs, and even though they're down by one, they have had chances. They've had many chances, but Kevin, the goaltender for IPA, has stood tall every time thus far. Gary to take the face-off for IPA against Carlos, who has been very efficient in the face-off circle, and he will add to his efficiency rating by winning that face-off. Shot goes just wide of the net. Kevin might have had a piece of it, I'm not entirely certain. It is out of the zone. Gary is able to clear it out. It went by Steve off Carlos's heel. And they're bunched up. They have to spread out. Good play there by Rob. Dumped in the zone again. Allison hits it out just as quickly. Jess Sheehan dumps it deep into the corner. And And there will be a bit of a battle for it. IPA, I believe, has ended up with it. But the Scabs will successfully get out of the zone and advance it. No, it is broken up there by Rob Riker. He will get a shot on net to John Roms, who will successfully stop it with his stick. Jess dumps it in the zone. IPA has touched up, so they can't advance. Gary putting pressure on. He is able to intercept the pass. Centering pass, it's in the air. But John Roms able to make the save. Steve had a play on it, but John Roms was there to shut it down. Pass to Brian Smalley, broken up there by Allison Rapp. Smalley took a swing at it, did not connect. He will end up with the puck anyway. Shot, but it is broken up. Another shot, save, and held by IPA's netminder. Mr. Jess Sheehan back out for IPA. Gary Sharnoff taking his place on the bench there. Steve will take the faceoff for IPA, but it's still won by the Scabs, this time by Brian Smalley. Mr. Sheehan tries to clear it up, does not do so. He still has the puck though, and he will continue to advance it. Long clear out, it's gonna go for icing. But no, it's waved off. Good speed there by Steve to wave off the icing. Unfortunately, he went out of the zone, and the Scabs will be allowed to advance it. Red was off. John Roms stopping it. Mr. Jess Sheehan cannot get the puck past the Scabs defenders. The second effort, though, allows him to get the puck to Steve, who dumps it deep into the zone. Steve with good forechecking there. Excellent job. An excellent job there by Rob Riker to hit the puck further into the zone. Aubrey attempts to clear it out, cannot do so past Allison Rapp, but the second effort by Brian Smalley results in a breakaway. He has a chance, a shot, and a save, and the second one does not go in either. The Scabs had a chance, but Kevin shut the door. Shot attempts is saved and covered by John Roms. So, both teams taking their time getting to the face-off circle. An outstanding sequence there by the Scabs. Brian Smalley with a quality opportunity, but Kevin said no. And that was whistled dead. Some confusion here by the players. There is confusion on the part of the Scabs. I don't know what's going on, folks. They're shorthanded, so I think I know what the confusion is. So the Scabs have to wait until the drop to put their man out, if I'm not mistaken. Offside is the call. Yes, so that was the confusion. The refs saying that Scabs have to wait until the drop for their extra man to come back out. They are even strength now. And play will continue in the other zone. Face-off about to happen shortly. Ryan Kelly sporting his protective glasses. It is offside, and it will be whistled dead. Another face-off win by Carlos Cruz. Good battle there by Jess. She's able to kick it in the zone and force the Scabs to regroup. Good pass there, but offside. Refs allowing play to continue, and IPA will continue with the puck. 10 seconds left. Oh, good interception by Carlos. His backhand shot, though, goes well wide of the nets. Centering pass by Charlene, but it went instead to Jess, who was able to dump it deep. No icing here. And indeed, no chance at anything else, because that will end the period, folks. I will get shots on goal for you shortly. But I have a feeling that Scabs once again outshot IPA. Ryan, shots! I'm being told to hold on. Brian will have a discussion with a couple Scabs players, giving them the business, as it were. 4-4 shots on goal, so I was wrong. Shots were even that period. Outstanding effort by both teams, but it is IPA, the ones on top thus far, 1-0. That'll do it for the second period broadcast, folks. This period brought to you by Nationwide Insurance yet again. We'll see you shortly.